Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we're going to be doing another character showcase in My Academia Ultra Impact. So for today's episode we're going to be looking at Mountain Lady, which I think is really cool that we got Mountain Lady. You guys know I love unique characters, and it's really cool to see Mountain Lady finally playable in a My Academia game. I mean, technically she is in Strongest Hero, but she's an active card and you can only really walk around with her in the overworld. You can't really play as her with like a moveset, and she is coming to Ultra Rumble, but Ultra Rumble isn't out yet, so technically she is a unique character, and I think that's really cool, and I'm glad they added Mountain Lady into this game because I think she's really neat. So we're going to showcase her off today, so let's get into it. So, she is a UR character, which is pretty interesting because I thought she would be like an SR character, like how they did it with like Best Genus. She is a red type character, and I currently have her maxed out in like the level department, like to the point I can get her at, like at level 85. That's the highest level I can get her at. And I also have her awakened, as you can see. Let's go to the ability board. So looking at her ability board, I currently have her finished on page 6, and I'm about to start working on page 7. And if we go to the piece route, I have her up to the 3rd tier here. And if we go to the DX piece route, I don't have her worked on here yet because I haven't pulled an extra copy of Mountain Lady, so I didn't get a DX piece. So that's where I currently have her at on the ability boards. So just know while you're watching this video, she's not even at her full potential. She can become even more powerful because obviously I can max out all these ability boards. So moving on to her moveset, here are her skills. So for her first skill, it's her plus ultra move, and it's called Canyon Cannon, and it deals 650% damage to a single opponent. It will increase character's max HP by 25% for 3 turns, and this skill will become a bullseye. So 650% damage is not bad. It's only to a single opponent, and it will also increase her max HP by 25% for 3 turns, which is actually really good for her because in her moveset, increasing max HP is important, and we'll get to that when we talk about her action skills. And then the skill becoming a bullseye is actually really interesting because for those who don't know what bullseye means, bullseye is where the attack will never miss, and that's actually really good because that means like you can counter like a lot of different things like blinding and evasion. Like, I think that's really cool. So it's a pretty solid plus ultra move. Moving on to her first action skill, it's called Grand Crush. This is where she deals 225% damage to all the opponents. It will decrease the opponent's speed by 20% for 3 turns, and the skill lands a bullseye if the character's max HP is increased. The cooldown time on it is 4 turns, and I would say that's pretty solid. 225% damage to all the opponents is extremely nice because it hits all the opponents for 225% damage, so not bad. Decreases the opponent's speed by 20% for 3 turns. Again, a nice solid debuff. 20% is not bad as well. And also, it will land a bullseye if you have a max HP increase, which again, if we go back up to the plus ultra move, increases character's max HP by 25% for 3 turns. That's what I was talking about, how using the plus ultra move to get that max HP increase is important for her skills because, well, if we look at this first action skill, if you have a max HP increase, you'll be able to get the bullseye effect, which we talked about is where the attack will never miss. So basically you have a move that will not miss and hit all the opponents and will decrease all the opponent's speed by 20%, and it'll hit for 225% damage if you have that max HP increase. So basically you would want to use the plus ultra move first so you get the max HP increase, and then you would want to use this action skill because it would get like the most benefits because you would make sure you would, you know, basically not miss the attack. Like, this attack wouldn't miss. So that's what I was talking about before, how like the max HP increase is important, and overall I think it's a solid action skill. Moving on to her second action skill, it's called Giganto Knuckles, and it deals 200% damage to all the opponents. It will increase character's plus ultra gauge by 25% when the character's max HP is increased, and the cooldown time on it is 6 turns. So again, another really solid action skill. First off, 200% damage to all the opponents. That's another action skill that hits every opponent. Like, that's crazy. She basically has 2 action skills that have AoE damage. Like, I think that's incredibly good. It will increase the character's plus ultra gauge by 25% when the character's max HP is increased. So again, another skill that requires a max HP increase, and if we go back up to the plus ultra move, increases character's max HP by 25% for 3 turns. Again, that's why I said the max HP from the plus ultra is important, because if you have that increase, your action skills get better. So for this action skill, you would get a increase on your plus ultra gauge by 25%. So again, you would want to use the plus ultra move first, then the action skill, because you would get the most benefits of that action skill. And honestly, if we look at it like this, I would use the plus ultra move first, then I would use Giganto Knuckles, because basically the bonus from the max HP increase is you get an increase on your plus ultra gauge by 25%, which, you know, that will help you get your plus ultra again. And once you get your plus ultra again, then you could use Grand Crush to basically make sure you get the bullseye effect for that one. In my opinion, that's probably like the best combo route for her. You know, use the plus ultra and then her second action skill, then use the plus ultra and then use her first action skill, because I think that's probably like the most efficient way to use her like bonuses that you get from the plus ultra. But that's my opinion. I think that's probably like the best way you can utilize it. I mean, obviously you have to take in your other factors like your memories and your other units on your squad and stuff like that, but for her alone, that seems like the most efficient way to use the skills. Moving on to her auto skills, her first auto skill is called Self-Interested Personality. This is where it will increase the character's power by 35% when HP is 50% or higher, and will also give character resilience when the HP is below 50%. So basically, when her HP is at 50% or higher, she'll get a power up bonus by 35%, which is extremely good. And when it's lower than 50%, she'll get resilience, which, if you don't know what resilience is, it's basically the lower the character's HP, the more their power increases. So basically, this auto skill kind of just increases her power, dependent on like where her like HP is. So if it's at 50% or above, she'll automatically just get a 35% power up bonus. If it's below 50%, then depending on how low her HP is, that's how much her power will increase based on how resilience works. So overall, not a bad auto skill. Moving on to her second auto skill, it's called Current Beauty's Hot Picks. This is where it will increase character's power by 2% after receiving 2 attacks, up to 5 times multi-hit attacks equal 1 attack. Also, once per battle, it will give character the ability to make a last stand for 2 turns and shortens the character's action skill cooldown time by 2 when the HP is below 30%. So this one has a lot to unpack. So basically, first off, it will increase the character's power by 2% after receiving 2 attacks, and it happens up to 5 times. So overall, not bad, another power increase. Also, once per battle, it will give the character the ability to make a last stand for 2 turns. Really good, so that means she will survive on 1 HP for 2 turns, so not bad as well. And also, it will shorten the character's action skill cooldown time by 2 when her HP is below 30%. So that's actually extremely good too, because basically, like, the lower her HP gets, she gets kind of more bonuses as well. And this bonus is basically, it will shorten the character's action skill cooldown time by 2, which is really nice actually, because, you know, one of them isn't bad, like on their cooldown time. Like, Grand Crush is at 4 turns, that's its cooldown time. But Giganto Knuckles is at 6 turns, that's its cooldown time, and that's pretty high, so that really benefits the Giganto Knuckles skill. So it's overall not a bad auto skill. So basically, in a nutshell, how I would use Mount Lady is kind of like the attacker of the squad. The reason why is because she can hit every opponent pretty much at once, because both of her action skills are AoE attacks, and basically they hit all the opponents. So that's where I'd use her, and yeah, overall pretty solid. So that is Mount Lady's moveset, so let's take her into VE Tower to show her off gameplay wise. Alrighty, so we're here in the VE Tower, and we're going to take Mount Lady to the mix stage, difficulty level S, and then we're going to go to floor 2. The reason why we're doing this is because, first off, she is a UR character, so I definitely think she can handle a difficulty level S scenario. And the reason why we're going to the second floor is because it's basically a floor that has 3 green type characters that Mount Lady can hit with her AoE abilities, and it'll be super effective because red types are really good against green type characters. So that's why I'm taking her to this stage on this difficulty level on this floor. So let's get into it. So here is the team I designed for Mount Lady. So the memory I gave her is called Teamwork Leads to Victory, and basically what it does is it will increase the character's max HP by 20% when equipped by a hero, increases character's critical hit rate by 20%. If there are any pro heroes on the team, it will increase the character's plus ultra gauge by 30% when the battle starts. So I gave her this memory because it will increase the character's max HP by 20% when equipped by a hero, which she is a hero, so she'll get that max HP increase by 20%, which obviously we know benefits her if she has a max HP increase. Also, on top of that, it will give her a critical hit rate bonus. So Overall, I think this memory is extremely good for her, so that's why I gave her this memory. Looking over the other units I have on the team, I have Hato in the squad because she is an extremely good healer, and we don't want Mountain Lady dying because obviously we're showcasing her, and it would be bad if she died. So we have Hato in the squad to heal her up in case she comes close to dying. And I also have Cheerleader Yayorozu in the squad because of one of her auto skills, and the auto skill is called, if we go down here, With All My Heart. And basically, it will increase max HP of all ally red type characters by 20%. And we know Mount Lady is a red type character, and we also know that she will benefit from getting a max HP increase. So I just think she'd be a really good teammate, and that's why I added her on the squad. And again, we ignore the substitution characters because they're just subs. We only focus on the regular characters. So that is the team I designed for Mount Lady. So let's get into it. Alrighty, there is Mount Lady's intro. Pretty cool. It definitely fits her. So let's get into this battle now, because we should do pretty well here because the enemy team is completely made up of green type characters, and Mount Lady is a red type character, so she does really well against them. On top of that, she can hit them all at once, so yeah, we should do pretty well here. So let's get into it. So Cannon, Energy Surge into the Giganto Knuckles, that will give a plus ultra gauge increase. Pretty good. Alright, and let's wait for them to finish attacking. There we go. And we should have our plus ultra now. Yep, so let's slow it down. We want to use it as much as possible because we can get those bonuses. And let's see this animation slowed down because, you know, she's a UR character, so she gets a custom one. And it's really cool because they give her a custom background, which is in a city. Like, I think that's sick. I love it when they give, like, the custom backgrounds. They make the animations feel way more unique, and I really like that. So that's pretty cool. Let's get into it. So let's do this, this, and this. Alright, power up. Bullseye. There we go. And let's skip this because you're not Mount Lady. Alright, Kami down. Sweet. She's also doing really good damage-wise. You know, not too bad, especially because she's hitting everyone. I think that's really good. So here we go. And Frozen, that's fine. Okay. And yep, there we go. And I guess we can use this, why not? Okay, and skip this. Alright, got our plus ultra again. Let's use it here. So here we go. Cannon, and wait for this to be over. Here we go, plus ultra time, baby. It's really cool that we're finally getting to see Mount Lady get added into My Academia games. Like, she's added into this game, she's getting added into Ultra Rumble. Like, I think it's really cool that we're finally getting to see her get added into My Academia games. I think that's really cool. Because, like, she was, like, one of the first pro heroes we ever got to see. I think that's really nice that we're finally getting to see her in My Academia games. But speaking of, like, pro heroes, also, I just missed that skill chain. Oh, my gosh. Oh, well. We still got the Bullseye. But what was I saying? Speaking of plus ultra, my goodness, what am I talking about? Speaking of pro heroes, there we go. Finally got my my brain back on track here. But yeah, speaking of pro heroes, some pro heroes I would like to see get added into this game would be Edgeshot and Kamui Woods. I think that'd be super cool if we could have like the entire team lurkers on a single squad, because you know you have 3 characters on a squad. And you know, there's 3 characters in Team Lurkers, so I think that'd be really cool if they added them into this game. I don't know, I think that'd be really cool to see. It would also be cool to see more pro heroes get added in. I think that'd be really nice. So yeah, but let me know who would you like to see, like in terms of pro heroes, get added into this game. I think you know, it'd be really cool to see more of them. So let me know who you would like to see get added into this game in terms of pro heroes. I think that'd be pretty interesting. There we go. And let's use her plus ultra again. There we go. Come on. Energy wave into the cool animation. I like it how they also include like the city in the background of her like awakened art. I think that's really nice as well. I don't know. I think that looks really cool. Like, I just think that looks like really nice. There we go. Skip that. And skip that. There we go. And let's do this. Oh wait, that doesn't matter, but let's do this. To that. Boom. And bullseye. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. And let's let's do cannon. There we go. 11,000. And we're really close to our plus ultra. Let's see if we can get it. Okay. Let's see. Alright, let's see if we can wrap it up with a plus ultra animation here. Here we go. And this should be the final blow, the cannon finish. There we go. And that is at 31,000 plus. That's not bad. But yeah, here's her outro. Pretty cool. It's her classic pose. And yeah, that is Mount Lady in My Academia Ultra Impact. Overall, I think she's really good. She's a great attacker because she does good damage and she also hits every opponent. So she's pretty good, not gonna lie. And it's also really nice again to see her finally get added into My Academia games. You know, she's in this game and she's getting added into Ultra Rumble. So I think that's pretty sick. And I would love to see more pro heroes get added into this game. Like I said, I think Kamui Woods and Edshot would be pretty cool. So we would have like the whole Team Lurkers and you can make like a team of the Team Lurkers. I think that'd be really cool. But yeah, that is my Mount Lady showcase video. If you guys did enjoy, please like and subscribe. That'd be really amazing. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs before the end of the year. So if you guys happen to enjoy this video anytime, please like and subscribe. That'd be really amazing. It would help me out a lot and I'd really appreciate it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you guys next time. Later.